hayfield right there was cut at the same time that we cut our other hayfield. So like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. You can see how much it's already grown. We haven't gotten a whole lot of rain, but that ryegrass is pumping it back out. Now we're crossing over to our hayfield. JL and I fluffed all this yesterday. Steve and I cut it the day before. Eric's been out of town, but he's back now. Not a lot of dew on it this morning. Forgot our moisture tester, but we're just bringing the gator over here. Gonna get this tractor here, take the fluffer back to the farm, unhook the fluffer. This one will hook the rake too. We've still got to unhook the cutter from the other tractor, put the baler on it, and we got to start getting our open cab tractors with spears on it to carry the bales around. Luckily, with our other hayfield, we have like probably a 10-minute haul with the hay. From this hayfield, it's like probably 1 mile from where we're wrapping it back at mine and Eric's farm. So the turnaround, once you start hauling hay, it's pretty quick.
It's always an interesting day when you started out getting the torches out.
One of these pins here broke and this piece came off, so our chain's not staying on. So we're gonna do a little rigging this morning to get the rake ready.
The roll pin, we'll have to take it out, but it's not a very good design. We'll have to, it just broke that bottom off, and then that last spacer was able to work over it. So it needs another roll pin inside of that roll pin. The sparker's not sparking this morning.
It's cold. There it goes. You need me to do it?
Yeah. That's what you get when you leave one outside in the moisture. I like my handy dandy vise.
Nice. Should have gotten you to toast my bagel this morning.
If it pops, you cut it off wrong. Does that look factory?
It does to me. I mean, I can't even tell a difference of which side you're working on.
Yeah, which side did I work on?
I don't know.
This is courtesy of Curtis Lovvorn right here. Raking is a
It's in your DNA.
it's in mine. Definitely in mine. My granddaddy would tie everything up with blue rope. I don't know why blue. I think he got a discount on it. It wasn't even rope. It wasn't even string. It was kind of like the black stuff.
So, have I ever mentioned to y'all that we like John Deere? All right, let's go bale some hay. Do you remember first cutting in this hayfield last year, how many bales we had? Was it like 180 something on this side, and then let's say we had 220?
Yeah, so was it that second cutting when you wound up having 200? Yeah, it was.
The second cutting, you didn't cut across the road, remember? It was the first cut, and we ended up baling some at night.
I thought we had like 180 total.
I think we had 180 on this field.
First cut? We don't have a text.
I don't know. We're gonna do a little hat giveaway. So if you can guess, or whoever gets the closest to how many bales we're gonna get today, we're baling about 40 acres. I would say about 5 acres are pretty thin. Last year, I think our first cutting, we were in the low 200s.
Can I win something?
No.
Like lunch?
No. But leave it down in the comment your guess of how many 52-inch bales, and whoever's closest, we'll send you a hat. You'll have to tune into the next video though to find out who won or how many bales we got. How's that sound?
Sounds delicious. Like this coffee. Nothing like a sinus infection going into baling hay. Hey, we got some sunshine though. Beautiful day. Perfect weather.
It just reminds me I forgot my coffee in the gator.
It was empty, I think.
I refilled.
You're on number 2 today?
Usually I'm on number 2.
That's why you're so hyper.
I always do too. We're off. Raking and baling. Eric checked all of the hay a little bit ago. I don't know if I said that or not, but we're in the, I think mid to upper 40s moisture wise. So right where we want to be. This will be wrapped hay. I don't know if we said that or not, but so the first round we wrapped at Eric's dad's because kind of half of our cows are over that direction. And then this will be wrapped at our farm, and we'll use it to feed the cows over this direction. Let's hope we have a good day. I think he planned to run out of net wrap when I was right beside him.
Playing that just right.
I just said that.
You know I like to get a little help. Hold that.
That looked like it hurt.
I'll talk about it when I can breathe.
We don't need any hayfield incidents.
Speaking of
go around. Yeah.
I have a bandage on.
Yeah. I did take my stitches out the other night though.
Really?
Yeah.
They weren't the ones that dissolved? How bad was it?
Taking them out or? Not bad. It's harder than I thought to get stitches out though. They're in there pretty tight.
They're angry, aren't they?
Yeah.
So remember on this, if something ever happens to me, the stripe goes to the right, but I always, when I'm doing that, then when I put my next roll in, I always turn it the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You already know that?
Never hurts to have a refresher.
Yeah.
if Dylan is able to rake, then I can
I
also
don't see why he
haul
can't.
and wrap.
And see, he should be able to learn a lot over here before he gets to that other side.
Yeah.
And some of that, where it's so bad down there, we may not even rake. A sharp knife is important when you do this.
Some of it's so thin.
Yeah. It's kind of like your legs.
Wasn't sure where you're going there. Put your finger in there and I'll pump it. He'll remind me to lock that. How's it look?
Make sure. I'm not even gonna say it because I know what you're talking about.
Did you hear me?
No. But I know that little grin you got to make sure that's locked. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hey, once you learn that lesson the hard way one time, you don't want to relive it because someone didn't do their job.
Never hurts to have a quick refresher.
If you'll be still.
Again, didn't know quite what you were going for there.
Golly, come on now.
Sharing the cab.
Getting real friendly, right?
I'm in the buddy seat. It's not really a seat. But Dylan's helping us out in the hayfield today. This is his first time raking for us.
Probably be my last after Eric sees it.
Yeah, I told him that if he messed up Eric's rake, that Eric might, well, Eric loves this rake more than most stuff or people. There's not much to it, is there? Just
try to keep it between the navigation gears.
Yeah. I've done some of the hard, like the ditch, and I've been around the power pole, so there shouldn't be any obstacles to avoid other than just bales when you're turning around. You got it from here?
Got it.
All right, I'm about to leave him with it. Don't tear it up.
I'll try not to. Good luck. Call me if you need anything.
So there goes my dad. My dad turned 71 on April 1st. He just had a catch out last night at 1 a.m. He's been up all night. Got all the chickens picked up, he and JL. Just delivered this tractor. He's going back to get the wrapper and then go back and get a trailer to haul with. Hasn't been to bed. I hope I can work like that. I hope I can live to 71, but work like that when I get to 71. He and my mom have always worked like that, and I guess that's obviously where I get it from, but I can't. They work circles around me, so it's pretty impressive. Anyway, everything's going pretty smooth so far. 28 bales. Dylan and Ben are over there on the tractor. Dylan is in raking training currently. So hopefully we'll start getting a lot done here shortly. It takes an army to do this. We'll have 3, 4, we'll have 5 guys working on this, and then there's 3 guys in the chicken houses working, so 8, and then there's 3 or 4. We got about 12 guys today rolling between chicken litter, working in chicken houses, and working in the hayfield. So Carly, thank you. On top of all that, she's going to get food for everybody. So takes an army, but it's enjoyable to work around all these guys, work around my dad. Like, the sun's shining, you got good company. It's a good day. Better get going because Ben's probably yelling about me sitting. See you guys in a little bit. Hey, also, our plan is once we get enough of this hay baled, They're cleaning out our houses. They're gonna start putting chicken litter on this. So that's about as quick as you can ask for. Today, I think we'll be having the hay lined up and hauling, and they're gonna be coming right behind us covering it with chicken litter. So that's about as quick as you can get a field fertilized. As soon as the sun hits it, it's got fertilizer on it. So got a lot to do. Let's go. I'm gonna try to video and bale hay one hand if I can, but you can see there is Dylan. One cool thing about the hay field, I don't know if you, well, I hope you can see them right there. Dylan's learning to rake. That's not the easiest piece of equipment to learn on, just because, yes, it does kind of get monotonous, but at the same time, you got a lot to watch, because if you mess up, it's a big mess up. So him learning to rake will help us a lot. But I was thinking about how many people have learned to drive tractors and trucks on our farm over the years. When I was growing up, all of my friends would come over, friends from school. We always had old beat up chicken trucks, and they would learn how to drive in them, and they would tear clutches out of them. I apologize, Daddy. But a lot of people have those memories, I think, of our farm growing up and learning a lot what not to do. So that's one real good aspect of agriculture and farming, is you learn important lessons, and it's nice to be able to get out in a field, pop a clutch on something, and have enough room to get the switch cut off before you run into something. So a lot of learning has taken place here. Let me answer the black screen again. We'll talk to you shortly.
That's production right there. So we got JL lining up all the hay bales. We got Dylan raking, Eric's baling. I'm taking the first load back to the farm, gonna unload it. Eric's wife just dropped off some barbecue for lunch. Sun shining. We're rocking and rolling. So I've got a new first that's never happened in the hayfield, but we're raking, baling, hauling, going to wrap, and we got chicken litter being spread. So they're cleaning out our chicken houses right now, and they needed somewhere to go with some litter. So as we get these hay bales, or as we get this hay baled up, they're just gonna come right behind us and spread some litter. Never had that work out like that before, but it's pretty nice to go ahead and get fertilizer on it right away. We got rain coming in, I think early next week, so be good timing. We're rocking and rolling for a Friday afternoon. So we've decided just to get everything hauled, and then this evening when we've got 2 people or more, we can just start wrapping everything. Sometimes it's a lot easier if you got 2 people working on it. That way I can get hay hauled quicker and not have to spend time wrapping it by myself right now, and just more production basically. But looks like Dylan's getting close to finishing up this run over here. Eric's not too awful far behind on the baler. We got more chicken litter going out, which means the chicken houses are getting cleaned out more and more. So we're doing good. Gonna hop on the old John Deere, get these bad boys loaded up. Eric's dad should be here shortly with his truck and trailer, and so he'll be hauling as well. We'll really be moving some bales once he gets going. Swapping up my ride. So Dylan got done raking everything on this side of the driveway, and so Steve is going to go on the other side of the driveway do some raking. It's a little trickier over there. There's some ditches, some holes, lots more turning and stuff. And so Steve's gonna handle that. Dylan is in the other truck. He's gonna help me haul. Eric's still baling. I'm not gonna tell y'all how many bales we're up to so far, but let's just say we're pleased. Eric takes me a few minutes to go the count. So, like I said earlier, we're not gonna reveal in this video, but y'all leave down in the comment your guess, how many 52-inch round bales, and we're gonna send a hat to the winner. How's it going?
I didn't think that would happen. It wasn't tight. I was like, what's wrong with this thing? You did push that handle down, didn't you?
Like, well, I can't say how many bales ago because I don't want to give a hint. But I did update and say thus far we're pleased with the amount of hay.
Yeah.
What he's referring to is he ran out of net wrap baling. How much more you think you got to go to bale?
How many bales?
Or like, is there a lot left to bale or?
Just what you see here, where he's at down on the right side, and then up there, probably an hour and a half. I'm just guessing.
I had to run back to the house to get another roll of net wrap. We're gonna put it in and keep on going. Probably got about an hour and a half left to go. It's 5:30 and I'm a little hungry. So when I got in the truck, the leftover lunch was in here, and went ahead and had round 2 of the barbecue. So if y'all don't see me in the next video, you'll know that it didn't go well. We're making progress. Sun's bright. Now is the time where the tractor is on one end of the field and the hay to load's on the other. So hike across the field. Chicken litter. You can also see the rows. We showed it in another video in our other field, but there's the rows of the ryegrass that Dylan drilled. That'll hopefully be popping back out in a couple days.
Guys, I haven't turned this camera on in about, well, long enough for my watch to go dead. Probably in 6 o'clock, probably in about 7 hours. Now Daddy's on the rake, Dylan and Ben are hauling, chicken litter's getting hauled. We've still got probably an hour and a half of baling. Wish all ground were as flat as this little spot I'm on right now. I wanted to give you guys some number ideas, but I'm afraid I'll be in trouble with Ben, but don't guess low. Alright, I'll check back in an hour or two. Hopefully we'll be getting close.
I feel like I've been down this driveway about 30 times today. We'll go check on the progress and see. We've almost got everything hauled on the right side. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 loads left. This has not even been raked yet, which is not a lot. I imagine it's gonna be done last. Old cattle crossing, bump bump. I keep forgetting this one little ditch. You think as many times as I've been through here, but when you hit that thing going more than about 5 miles an hour, your head will hit the roof. Dylan's getting a load out there. Looks like there's no load. Looks like there's some chicken litter being spread. Some more up here. I'm gonna pull up here and just kind of see what Eric's got before I go get another load. I don't see Eric right now, but I'm hoping he's down back over that hill. It's about 6:30. So we decided earlier that we're just gonna haul as much as we could. We had talked about me wrapping as I unloaded it, but Sometimes it's easier to wrap when you got two people there. There's Eric. He's down this little piece here. But also, since the hay is right beside our houses, you know, we can wrap hay tonight or first thing in the morning. Usually our goal is to have the hay wrapped within 24 hours of baling it. We're maybe 7 hours into baling this hay, so we can get a little bit done this evening into the night and then finish it up in the morning. We'll be in good shape. Like I said earlier, it's turning out to be more hay than we expected. If y'all are gonna throw in a guess. All right, I'll quit rambling and go get me a load. Wasn't a little surprised. I was just hoping that maybe this section got raked. It's already baled. We quit. Suits me.
We're done. How about you?
Hurry up. You got a fork? Stick the fork in me, I'm done.
Yeah.
We can't say it on camera. How many would bail? Are you serious?
That's the most productive day in the hayfield we've ever had.
We could have one heck of a hay maze tonight. We got about 4 loads left to haul, but we're about to knock off for the night.
All right, guys, as you see it, the fields are empty. Fertilizer is being put on. I've got the sign of stuff that deals with hay, but that was the best production day we've ever had in the hayfield. And that was a breath of fresh air because our first cutting this year was rough. We had 2 days that were pretty bad. And you just can't give up in those times. You know, I was looking on some Bible verses for resiliency and having resilience. Matthew 12:20 popped up, and you know, it speaks a lot about a broken reed and a smoldering wick. Sometimes all we have left is a smoldering wick, but as long as it's smoldering, you still got a chance, right? So don't give up in those times. It'll always get better. Like they say, a little cliche, but every storm runs out of rain, right? Sometimes you just got to hunker down and wait for it to pass. And it's kind of what it felt like on that first time. So it was nice. Everything clicked perfect. It's just one of those days. Good weather, good guys working. It's just a rejoiceful time. So let's go wrap this up. The kids are involved. They're helping today, and it's going to be a good day. So you guys go out there. You may be fighting some stuff too, but just make sure you keep that wick smoldering. See you guys. Catch you on the next one.